Today I would like to show you how I do a simple head swap. Basically, sometimes from picture to picture you get different expressions on people's faces, and not always is everyone cooperating at the same time. So I really like this picture. I like the way it's composed, I like the background, I like her daughters here, little pose, and everyone's faces look great. Her face is cute as is. There's nothing wrong with it. But from another picture, I kind of like her little smile a tad bit better. So what I'm going to try to do is just copy her face from this picture by selecting, and I'll be Command C to copy it from this image. And I'm going to transfer it over to this image. And I'm hoping I can line it up just right so that no one will tell. So basically I put in a Command V to paste it to this picture. And going from one to the other, the sizing and the angle is going to be just a tad different. So I'm going to lower my opacity over here in the corner to about 60% so I can see both. And obviously her face from the one picture is bigger than the other. So to transform this and change the size, I'll press Command T. To keep the aspect ratio the same, you want to hold Shift as you change the size of her face so that it all changes at the same pace there. If you don't, I can make her face really long by accident. We don't want to do that. So I'll Command Z to undo that. But I'm going to put her face directly over the one that I'm transferring. I'm going to zoom in really close. And what I'm going to try to do is just pretty much match up the eye shape and eye size so that it'll look seamless from one picture to the other. So I'm coming in a little closer. I probably need to lower my opacity just a tad so I can see from picture to picture which one lines up the best. And her head is tilted just a little bit more in this image, so I'm going to turn it and zoom in. And with her dress and her chin, they don't match up because of that. So instead I'm going to kind of focus on the hairline and her cheek and chin so I get the face the same size. Usually I try to line it up by the eyes, but the way her head is tilted, it's not going to work for this picture. So I'm going to turn it just a little bit more. I think I'm going to make this, bring it back up a tad. So it's the same size. Tilt it a little bit more. Just kind of play with it until I feel like it's going to line up the best. Alrighty, so I think this is close enough. I'm going to zoom out a bit, and to accept this transformation I'm just going to press Enter. And I'm going to start with erasing around the edges just to see what I can, with a small size, to see how I've done. So I want to just eliminate some of the harsh lines here around her face, and I'll use a smaller size to get her dress erased. And then the way to check this, to make sure it doesn't look fake or crazy, is to go back to your opacity and go up and down, up and down. So there definitely is a difference with her head tilt here that, in my opinion, is kind of noticeable. But I don't think anyone else will notice but me, because I'm the one who edited it. So again, I'm going to kind of look back and forth. I kind of go both ways. So I'm going to bring her face up a tad, just kind of freehand, just a little bit. And I think I've run into having a double chin. So let's see if I can erase any more and make it look more natural. And I don't think that works. So I'm going to Command Z to undo that erase. I'm going to pull her face back down to the original chin line and zoom out again. And in the grand scheme of things with this picture, I honestly doubt that anyone will notice, even slightly, that it's been a face swap. So that is how I like to polish off some pictures, because I feel like the perfect family picture rarely exists without Photoshop. And you know, we've gone from this cute picture. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it. That's her face. She's just kind of being silly. But this one, she's more, oops, all the way opacity. Just got that sweet smile that makes for the complete family picture. So I'm going to flatten this image with my 2 layers by Shift Command E. And I'm always going to save this as like an edited picture. I throw a little E by it so that I can go back and look at them side by side and make sure that it doesn't look wacky or crazy compared to it, and that the face swap looks really natural. But again, I'd probably spend more time if I wasn't recording this, but for the sake of time with the video, just wanted to show people what kind of goes into a quick face swap, and that it's really a simple process and can totally change some of the ways that you edit and salvage pictures from sessions that you think, oh, if I could only have, you know, this face from that picture and those faces from this picture. Well, it can easily be done in Photoshop. I hope this tutorial has been helpful, and again, these come from you from Lowry Dismore Photography. Thank you so much for watching.